Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to your timeless financial and career psychic tarot card prediction. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, and these are general, not personal readings, so only take the portions that are resonating with you. You can find more information down below, as well as a free birth chart calculator link on the very bottom of the description box, and that can help you out with these kind of readings. Virgo, I'd like to thank you for supporting my channel. It keeps me able to provide you with these free readings. And now, for your first card. And by the way, you have two Four of Pentacles, one from the Rider-Waite deck, as well as the ViceVersa Tarot card, and you have a crystal from the stone deck. It's very unusual. And now for your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. Number 6 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Lovers. This can represent a Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Could be in your chart or someone else's that you're dealing with. This can be about a relationship or a choice. This can be a soulmate relationship. It's temptation and attraction. It's love and union and sexuality. It can be a decision. That's the angel Raphael, the angel of air and communication, because Mercury rules Gemini. These can be soulmates that are meant for each other, facing trials. It's learning and growing through relationships. It's the struggle between sacred and profane love, and harmony of the inner and outer aspects of life. The angel Raphael above them stands for truth and strength found in their relationship. This is an important and usually long-lasting relationship. There's attraction and love and beauty. It's trials overcome. It's physical and emotional healing. And if you're unattached, this can be pointing to a future relationship. This is a critical life decision. It's being at a crossroads and acting with your heart. It's choosing the best version of yourself and doing what you love, and then everything else will follow naturally. This is cooperation, an attraction of any kind that requires cooperation, and you will make the right choice. It's being clear about your personal beliefs. Can be an attraction for something different coming. Free will is the objective here. And you're about to evolve into a higher plane of understanding, so communicate openly and honestly, and that will create harmonious and fulfilling relationships built on trust and respect. This is a union of opposites, a blessed union. It's being alluring, emotionally open, trusting, intimate, sexually attracted. This can be a soulmate. It's beyond instant gratification. This is very spiritual. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. This can bring in tension. It can be a block to your forward progress. The Ten of Swords, Virgo. Air energy. This is more Gemini energies. This is an ending to painful thoughts. You'd been overthinking something way too much, and now it's finally the end of it. The worst is over. It's the end of a period of trials and hardships, or lack of support. Maybe you hit rock bottom, but you can make a clean break from past hurtful pain. From here on in, it only gets better, and a new cycle begins. There's closure. There's nowhere to go but up. Maybe you felt you'd been a victim, been betrayed or lied to. You can draw wisdom from defeat. This is a lesson learned. There's no making the same mistakes twice. This can be broken trust. This is something that can no longer be fixed, and you'll have to start manifesting a new beginning. It's allowing change rather than fighting it. It's earnest energy, earnest positive energy. It's preparing and planning to cope. You've received deep wounds, and this is the final ordeal, and it won't last forever, and you will survive. You'll need to pick yourself up and get on with life. This is a lesson learned. The Lovers with the Ten of Swords represent a Gemini. It's failure to make an important decision that could indicate a failure of a relationship then. Could be a failure to communicate. This could be a breakup. This could be a choice that may lead to suffering. This person has a lot of baggage or causes a lot of problems. This could be a personal challenge to have to decide on your own. Your third card. This is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of. This can be your attitude, Virgo. Number 11 of the major arcana, Justice. This can represent a Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Maybe in your chart somewhere. This has to do with legal matters and balance, the justice system, fairness, ethics, and law. Its balance is required, and justice will be done, and lawsuits will be won or lost. This can also speak of the desire for education. It's striving for truth and balance. It's equity, rightness, triumph of the deserving side in law. Divine justice cuts through illusions and picks out the facts. This can be a life-altering decision. Calls for us to weigh everything carefully and to accept responsibility for what we have done and to understand what other people in the situation have done. The scales, they also balance past and future, and the upright sword symbolizes the keen mind that's able to cut through illusions and pick out the facts. This tells us to analyze the situation and differentiate between one thing or another. Because an instinctive honesty lies behind rational examination, this is fair-minded treatment, integrity, self-correction, well-ordered thoughts. It's being discerning, impartial, and reasonable, fair and honest, scrupulous, precise. It's acting with integrity and accepting responsibility for your choices. It's striving for balance. It can also be rectifying a situation. It's standing strong against things trying to throw you off balance. It's time to weigh a situation's factors to make a reasoned assessment, a judgment of the matter. The Lovers with the Justice card could be partners that balance each other out. This is a good match. This could be making a union legal, and together they are complete. Choices and results of past actions. These are choices and consequences, and a couple relationship that balances each other out. Your fourth card. It's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. The Four of Pentacles, Virgo, Earth energy. This can represent a Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Now this is holding on. It's being cautious and stable and trying to balance. It's being conservative. It's being defensive in your comfort zone. This can be a fixed attitude. Might limit and block new opportunities coming in then. It's trying to save and be stable and cautious and protecting your money and boundaries. But the advice is to go with the flow because your foundation is firm. Just maybe you feel like you're stuck in a rut. This is holding on to your goal, then nothing ventured is nothing gained. This can apply to anything anyone holds dear, also being a miser with your love and emotions as well as money. So take a risk and get things moving again. You may be in danger of too stingy or holding on too much to feelings and not letting go. Stubbornness. It's holding on to what you know and being comfortable. Conserving energy or resources. Claiming ownership. Protecting investments. Looking out for yourself. Clinging to security. Security and control are uppermost in your thoughts at this time. The Lovers with the Four of Pentacles. This is someone who is stable, forthright, and secure. You guys should know that this reading is full of air energy and earth energy. Now, air and energy as elemental dignities, they clash. So there's like a struggle to having to have gotten this The Lovers with the Four of Pentacles is when this couple is together, they have assured happiness and security. They will never want for anything as a couple due to their stability. This can also represent someone who is cautious about getting into a relationship. They may be restraining themselves. Your fifth card. It's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen. It's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this. Number 3 of the major arcana, the Empress. This can be a Libra or a Taurus. It's your second reference to Libra. This card is ruled by the Venus. As you can see right there, that's the sign for Venus on her shield. This has to do with material abundance, fertility, fruitfulness, someone nurturing like a mother. This can be a woman. This can be a successful harvest. This represents the productive, generative activities in the subconscious. The subconscious has control over all the steps of development in the material world. This is an omen for success, a symbol of hope, and a very powerful positive energy. It's material wealth and marriage and fertility for would-be parents or farmers or people in the creative arts. It's natural growth. This is the feminine authority card, in the same way that the Emperor is the masculine authority card. They have the right to rule, and she questions none of the decisions that she makes. This is strong female energy at work here, a creative force that works for harmony. She brings things that are separate back together again and reconciles differences. It's emotional control and congeniality. You may be in a position to care for someone else, or maybe children or the sick, or being supportive of a spouse or a friend in need. And it is appropriate for you to nurture now, because you do have the inner strength and the ability to do so without depleting yourself. It can also refer to the pregnancy or the desire for pregnancy, and also tells us that health is going to improve. The Lovers with the Empress card is unconditional love. It can also be interference in private matters, like a matchmaker. This is abundant love, many love interests. This can be relationship nurturing or a choice that leads to material harvest. The Ten of Swords with the Justice card is someone that's seeking compensation. Ten of Swords with the Four of Pentacles is focus on a new beginning and stability. It can be internal painful thoughts that you hold on to. Ten of Swords with the Empress card is neglecting your own or someone else's needs. Justice with the Four of Pentacles is a big financial decision that you might be holding on to, but it will bring in balance. Justice with the Empress card is a powerful woman, a patroness. This can be a lawsuit that enriches you. Four of Pentacles with the Empress is someone that's set in their ways. They have no debt and they live in their means. They may penny pinch or be frugal or selfish because they fear scarcity. This is someone that may be keeping things to themselves. They are stubborn and controlling, and there is stability and harvest. Here is your second Four of Pentacles in your reading. This one from the ViceVersa deck, Capricorn energies. Virgo, Four of Pentacles. This side. A man sits in a bare stone chamber between two tall pillars. The moon and stars on his cloak proclaim him as a wizard. The green and gold motifs speak of the earth-based skills. It seems that his power to manifest riches may have gone to his head, literally, for he wears a king's crown rather than a wizard's hat. Four glowing pentacles surround the labyrinth carving on the wall behind him. A flaming torch, lies at his feet. When you get this side in a reading, money is important, to be sure, but it doesn't make the world go around. There is a hollowness that results from a fixation on material goods, a hunger that will never be satisfied. The wizard knew that once. He knew that the journey is more important than the destination, and that knowledge is its own reward. If you have dropped the torch of inner guidance somewhere along the way, go back and pick it up. You have 2 fours in your readings, Fours of Pentacles. And 2 fours represent need sleep, and because it's the 4 of Pentacles, it's comfort in stability. Here's your crystal from the stone deck. It is Shiva Lingam, SHIVA-LINGAM. What is it? It's also known as Bengalingas. They are phallus-shaped stones found in the bed of the Narmada River in India. In Hinduism, they can represent an embodiment of the god Shiva, destroyer of illusion and transformer. Who needs it? Yoga people, or people who hate yoga. Where to put it? Wherever you seek enlightenment, like on a meditation cushion, concentrating on your breath, possibly chanting. When to use it? When your ego has feeling too small or totally supersized. When it seems like you're sucking life force through a swizzle stick instead of a boba straw. When you've got a baby making on your mind. It says, go all in on your essence. Thanks you guys, Virgo. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.